Good morning, good morning, good morning! Welcome back to Children's Church. I'm so glad to have you here with me. And all the month of July we've been talking about faith, and the last one we're talking about is a guy named Samuel. And it was faith enough to listen. So Samuel was a prophet. He has 2 whole books about him. But we're going to jump into the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 3. The boy Samuel served the Lord in Eli's presence. In those days, the word of the Lord was rare and prophetic visions were not widespread. One day, Eli, whose eyesight was failing, was lying in his room before the lamp of God had gone out. Samuel was lying down in the tabernacle of the Lord, where the ark of God was located. Then the Lord called to Samuel, and he answered, "Here I am." He ran to Eli and said, "Here I am. You called me." "I didn't call," Eli replied. "Go back and lie down." So he went and lay down. Once again, the Lord called, "Samuel!" Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am. You called me." "I didn't call, my son. Go back and lay down." Now Samuel had not yet experienced the Lord, because the word of the Lord had not yet been revealed to him. Once again, for the 3rd time, the Lord called, "Samuel!" I like to think he was getting louder with every time. He got up and he went to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." And then Eli understood that the Lord was calling the boy. He said to Samuel, "Go and lie down. If he calls you, say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" So Samuel went and lay down in his place. The Lord stood there and called as before, "Samuel! Samuel!" The Lord said to Samuel, "I am about to do." Oh, Samuel responded, "Speak, for your servant is listening." That's what I get for looking away. The Lord said to Samuel, "I am about to do something in Israel that everyone who hears about it will shudder. On that day I will carry out against Eli everything I said about his family from beginning to end. I told him that I am going to judge his family forever because of the iniquity he knows about. His sons are defiling the sanctuary, and he has not stopped them. Therefore I have sworn to Eli's family. The iniquity of Eli's family will never be wiped out by either sacrifice or offering." Samuel lay down until the morning, then he opened the doors of the Lord's house. He was afraid to tell Eli his vision. But Eli called him and said, "Samuel, my son." "Here I am," answered Samuel. "What message did he give you? Don't hide it from me." So Samuel told him everything, and he did not hide anything from him. Eli responded, "He is Lord, and he will do what he thinks is good." Samuel grew, and the Lord was with him. He fulfilled everything Samuel prophesied. All Israel from Dan to Beersheba knew that Samuel was a confirmed prophet of the Lord. The Lord continued to appear in Shiloh, because there he revealed himself to Samuel by his word. And Samuel's words came to all of Israel. I'm calling it Pastor Jim. This is another one of my favorite stories for a lot of reasons. But one of my favorites is the repetition. It didn't just take one try. It wasn't that Samuel didn't have faith. It was that he didn't have understanding. Because if he didn't have faith, would he have heard God calling at all? He had the faith, but he didn't have the understanding. So he went to Eli, who did have the understanding and the faith held together. Sometimes what we're missing, someone else in the body of Christ has, and they can prop us up and help us learn. Because sometimes your faith needs to come with understanding. And sometimes with understanding comes faith. Understanding who God is in your mind can help you open your heart. Whereas other people, they learn from the heart and the head follows. Neither is wrong. Both are learning. That's what I want you guys to remember for this week. Sometimes faith needs understanding. Sometimes that understanding can come from people around us. Have a wonderful week. I'll be back next month.